Well, I would describe our music as beautiful groove tunes made by friends that most have grown up all together with each other.
Hello, we are Mindfully Blind. Hand. Yeah. You don't know who you are or what you want to be. You see, in life I struggle with that same thing. Kid. Yeah. Isn't it strange these days? They don't want you to believe the patterns that you have seen. They'd rather you believe in what they say. So strange these ways, as if you're living in a reoccurring dream that suddenly makes you see. Refuse to believe, yeah. I too see you, just as I used to be. Careful, you see, I was the best at convincing myself I was fine when all I could do was look for the divine. But I had found myself a church. To believe the patterns that you have seen, they'd rather you believe in what they say. So strange these ways, as if you're living in a reoccurring dream that suddenly makes you see. Refuse to believe, isn't it strange these days? They don't want you to believe the patterns that you have seen, they'd rather you believe in what they say. So strange these ways, as if you're living in a reoccurring dream that suddenly makes you see. Refuse to believe. So rec is so important to me personally, and I think to the band, because it was the first time that we sat down to figure out what two guitars would look like in a band as far as arrangement goes. And I'm really proud with how we were able to figure out like the lower guitar line and the higher one all coming together into, I mean, I use this colloquially, counterpoint in the chorus. And then kind of ending with that riff at the end. I think it was just like a really nice synergy between all the instruments, and I'm really proud of the arrangement of that one.
Yeah, I mean, I'd also say that Rec was probably our first shot at what our creative process has been as of like writing newer songs that weren't written before, I guess, the band formed. And then so I mean, yeah, like Rec was probably the first time I had written like a drum part from scratch for the band. A lot of the drums had already been written by Antonio, and I just kind of refined them with what I was playing. But Rec and then a few of the other songs were our songs where I think those were really built from like the ground up with all four of us.
The most defining characteristic of our music is our versatility, because we come from such a wide range of backgrounds with what type of music we're listening to, what we like in the moment, what we've grown up with, and we're able to recreate that to the best of our ability in any one of our songs at any given moment. So something that you're going to hear a lot on The Wanderer is completely different sounding songs that could be in their own genre, but are somehow melded together on the same album. And that plays into our live show, because we can make a show that can bring a house down. We can make a show that you can slow dance to. We can do anything. Price tag on our decency. There's a fire sale on what's not free. Fire Sale. Okay, so this is the song we just dropped, and it's so good. It was one that, like, Christopher talked about dividing up the vocal parts, and Christopher was doing a great job with the songs, and then I had to come in and sing this thing to a preconceived notion of what the vocals should sound like on the song, which was very, very hard in the studio. Because you go in there, and I sing, and I think I sound pretty and all that, and then Nick, our producer, goes, yeah, no, that's bad. And then the guys go, yeah, no, that's bad. Try singing it like a man. And this is a bit tough. So Fire Sale was like the first vocal track we actually recorded for that album. And it was like the biggest breakthrough vocally I have ever had, might ever have. And it just like unlocked this new part of my voice that I can now just turn on. And it was eye-opening and frustrating and so fun to figure that whole part out.
I think the coolest part of recording that song was when we were trying to figure out the like really dirty, like heavy riff parts in the middle part of each verse. And there was a point where like Dan was just in there just trying to shred stuff out, and Nick was shredding stuff out too, and they were just doing all sorts of crazy things with guitar. And it, I don't know, just hearing all those improvisations were really cool, and I just really love how those all turned out, because it just took the song from here and just threw it through the roof into the stratosphere.
So we started recording The Wanderer in July, is that right? No, January, my bad. Get the J's mixed up.
J and the Y.
Yeah, so we recorded it in January back in our hometown with one of our buddies, and it was something that we had been working on for a couple of years, a couple songs that Christopher wrote, a couple that Antonio wrote, and that we all kind of revised together. Yeah, coming out March 11th. Stay tuned.
Just in time for what you want to say. Make it quick before it goes away. Knowing when to fake your hell today, but they don't know it's about to break. No one's coming, no more running. No one's coming, no. Hello, are you there? Are you listening? I'm tired of spinning around. It doesn't come and they wait for me, and they wait. Hello, are you there? Can you hear me now? You're lost in the crowd. I'll stand right here, let them all go by. I'm alive. Swim the dam and feel the current flow. Just don't get caught on what you find below. Flying high, your spirit looking down, wondering how it must feel to drown. No one's coming, no more running. No one's coming, no one. Hello, are you there? Are you listening? I'm tired of spinning around. The doesn't come and they wait for me, and they wait. Hello, are you there? Can you hear me now? You're lost in the crowd. I'll stand right here, let them all go by. I'm alive. can stand, we can stand. No running, no more running. Hello, are you there? Are you listening? I'm tired of spinning around. The deaths are coming, they wait for me, and they wait. No running, no more running. Come, take my hand now. We need each other now. Now, I'll stand right here, we can stand by. I'm alive. No running, no more running. No running, no more running.
No running. This is not mine to talk about.
It's really a song about lifeguards and misbehaving kids at the swimming pool. Not actually. No.
Oh.
Nah, No Running was the first song that Antonio and I had ever written together back. I mean, we probably wrote that in, 2017?
Hey, Antonio, want to come jam in the basement? Sure.
Sure, Christopher. But no, it was it was a fun process. And at that point, it was just me on bass and vocals, and then him drumming, and we figured stuff out with the song. And literally, the song structure has been the same since we wrote it the first time. Pretty sure, yeah.
No, it has not changed, other than like a groove.
Yeah, other than like minor like arrangement things as far as the instrumentals go. But I don't know, it's the first song we ever wrote together, and it has just always had a special place in my heart.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the launchpad. That's a launchpad song. That like, it's kind of the reason we're all here. So.
Dan's guitar part in the verse is the cool part.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Sure. And his solo was the first take.
Absolutely.
That was his first take.
Thank you. That was all stuff that was not in existence prior to the week before going into the studio. It was like, okay, let's actually think about what this song sounds like and take it up a notch. And then I wrote that. Yeah, I just want to thank WIUX for having us on here to do this interview and to record some songs for you all. So it was really fun.
Yeah, go follow us on Instagram at Mindfully Blind. Go to our Spotify page, which is Mindfully Blind. Just
Send us money on Venmo
at Mindfully Blind. Yeah. But no, follow us, because you are not going to want to miss out on what we have planned.
Yep, album coming out March 11th.
March
But
11th.
that is not the end. There will be more. So
much more.
stay with us.
Infinite. Mindfully Blind.